The Prime Minister has left her predecessor on the backbench, but promised him a ministry after the election. Julia Gillard unveiled her cabinet today, making just a few changes in response to last week's dramatic events. But there's no room for Kevin Rudd, at least for now. The former Prime Minister was interested in a frontbench role, but he's been overlooked. And the new leader is putting the government on an election footing, campaigning today at a crowded shopping mall. Political reporter Hayden Cooper.
Hello, how are you?
It's lovely to meet you.
That's a very good hair colour. Pretty good.
Got one up for the girl.
Oh, oh heavens, what have we got here? It's a very sweet strawberry. Oh, I'm just going to chop the cheese.
Australian politics has been hit with a game changer.
Hi, I'm Julia.
And the new Prime Minister's intentions have been made abundantly clear. It's straight into the shopping malls.
Good luck, Prime Minister.
Oh, thank you very much.
Voters in Queanbeyan were lining up to wish her well.
Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you.
The only hitch came from an angry local tobacconist.
This government has shut down family businesses. Come on, follow me, I'll show you. Come on, follow.
Election fever is in the air.
I, Simon Findlay-Crean.
And the shape of the Gillard cabinet has now been settled. It's only a minor renovation.
You need a steady hand, hard work and methodical work.
Simon Crean has been judged as the man with those credentials. He takes on Julia Gillard's old portfolios of employment, education and workplace relations. The Foreign Affairs Minister picks up trade as well.
It is best to have as limited a reshuffle as possible to keep the maximum stability amongst the team and to keep our focus on the work that Australians need the government to be doing.
Even Lindsay Tanner stays where he is despite his retirement at the election.
There's nothing new at all here.
Tony Abbott's targeting the economics.
While the coalition has a plan to get Labor's debt and deficit under control, Labor doesn't even have a plan for a finance minister. It's the same people with the same policies producing the same problems for our country.
At the Lodge, the former Prime Minister is considering his next move. For him, there's no place in the cabinet, at least not before the election.
If the government is re-elected, I will be very delighted to welcome Kevin Rudd into the cabinet in a senior position.
Do you feel betrayed by Julia Gillard?
Mr Rudd's response is diplomatic. He says he respects the decision and will now take a break with his family.
There is nothing about this period of time that is easy or happy for Kevin Rudd.
Julia Gillard's been careful to avoid promoting her factional backers. Bill Shorten was one of the axemen who crept up on the Prime Minister. He's explained his role in the coup for the first time.
It is without a doubt, I suspect, for every one of those caucus members, including myself, the single hardest decision that we've ever made in politics. It wasn't done lightly. I concede it was done quickly, and I reckon and I can understand a fair amount of shock, but it wasn't done on the basis of an opinion poll.
This was an act of political bastardry, bullying in the playground par excellence, and you are making excuses for it.
Right.
How can you do that?
Brutal though the change was, the government will take heart from the public reaction to Julia Gillard's sudden rise. Polling has placed her out in front of Tony Abbott. It only heightens expectations of an election sooner rather than later. Hayden Cooper, Late Line.